The song, Leona Lewis, it's called Bleeding Love, earned her 2 Grammy nominations and became the best-selling single worldwide. That was back in 2008. That same year, she became the first British female solo artist to top the U.S. Billboard 200 chart in more than 20 years with her debut album. It was called Spirit. Her career started back in 2006 when she took the crown on the 3rd season of the UK's X Factor. A decade later, she's stepping onto a Broadway stage for the first time in the revival of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Tony-winning classic Cats, performing the signature song. It's called Memory, of course. Leona Lewis joins us at the table. Hello, Miss Lewis.
Hello.
I'm so glad to see you. I went to the show on Saturday, and when you sang that song, Goosebumps, everybody was on their feet at that particular moment, so go you.
Thank you.
But you first saw Cats, you said, when you were 6 or 7, and you thought, what when you heard the song?
Yeah, I saw the original production in London, and my mum took me to see it, and I just remember it was just so magical. It blew me away, and that song in particular stuck in my head. And I've literally been singing it since I was like 9. I remember going to my singing teacher and asking her if I can learn the song, and singing it in my little baby voice.
In your little baby voice.
When composer Andrew Lloyd Webber says that you have one of the greatest voices of your generation, must have meant the world to you.
Yeah, I mean, that blows me away. He's incredible, and especially his legacy, especially being from the UK and him being from the UK, it's just, yeah, it's amazing. So the fact that I get to come here and perform in one of his shows is great.
And what did X Factor mean to you?
So yeah, the X Factor is kind of where it all began, and I was talking about this the other day because it's when kind of YouTube started blowing up. So I would get a lot of views on YouTube, which took it to a whole new level. It wasn't just in the UK anymore, it was worldwide. So it was all around that time and gave me a huge platform.
Now, I heard that everybody on stage has to do their own makeup.
Yes.
Because there's so many, so you get a lesson on how to do it, and then you have to do it yourself?
Yeah, we get taught, first of all, how to do it, and then each night we have to transform ourselves into the cat. It's all about getting into the character and the process of, transforming from the human into...
And that you spent a couple days pretending to be a cat. What does that mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when we first got in, you're in a room full of people you've never met before, and the director was like, okay, cool, so we're going to act like cats for the day. And we were just like crawling around. You had to eat like a cat, take a nap as a cat,
like
see something over there,
eat
react,
like out of a bowl,
like on the floor, like
really?
Pretending to, so we were, cats, and kind of got to know each other real quick through that process.
Wow. Do you even like cats?
I do, yeah.
Do you? Okay.
I actually have an animal sanctuary in the UK, and we have lots of cats at the animal sanctuary there.
Wow. Your music is so great. Nora and I were singing Bleeding Love because we both really, really like your music. And that song, All Get Better, it'll all be better in time.
Yeah.
People say, I've heard people say many times that actually saved them, the lyrics to that song. You must have heard that too.
Yeah, I have a lot of reaction to that song in particular. It's so true and it's so poignant. It will all get better in time, and the scars do fade and you do heal, and you can apply it to a relationship, you can apply it to a traumatic event that's happened in your life.
A job.
So it does, exactly. It touches
You're
a lot
from
of
London.
people.
Yeah.
I am, yes.
Grew up in London?
Yeah.
In Kensington?
Islington. I was born in Islington, yeah.
But now you come to New York to do Cats. How do you find New York?
Do you know, it's quite similar to London, actually. You see people using the subway and getting on the bus. It's got a very London vibe about it. So I actually really enjoy it. Really enjoy it.
Do you and Simon Cowell get along now? There were reports that you two had a little kerfluffle.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like?
My relationship with Simon is very good. It's always been good. He mentored me during the X Factor, and I worked with him for 7 years, but then I decided to go to a new label. So I think that because I decided to do that, people were like, oh my God, something's happened, but it's all good.
It's all good. That's good.
Is Memories your favorite song too from Cats?
It's one of them. I love Gus, the theatre cat, and Mr. Mistopheles as well. There's a really great number. But Memory for me is the one.
And you do it well too.
Yeah, Leona Lewis, thank you so much. Great to have you. And Cats is playing now on Broadway. You're watching CBS This Morning.